Alright. I had some technical issues earlier, so I stopped recording. Because I try to upload these videos to my YouTube account.
This is Mr.
Did
New
not
Vegas
restart.
fanning the flames of your passion.
Just download the full VOD, I guess. Wow, these guys are hefty. They're a chunky boy.
Relieved when technical difficulties with its
Oh,
monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster
Gotcha.
because of the
Guess
age
we
of
weren't
the
hitting
train
some
and the
clean blurs on them
scarcity
then.
of the replacement parts. In
Got some
addition,
9s.
Caesar's Legion continues to
Much
fortify its
armor.
position in
No, we
Nelson,
don't need this.
where it remains a constant
Garbage.
concern for Camp
Hey, friend.
Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak.
Alright.
Mojave?
Good
Mo
one. There we go.
Am I right? More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
I think another aspect of this game that I enjoy so much and makes it so enjoyable just to play over and over again is just the amount of story choices you can make, and also like side quest choices that have really cool effects on different towns and just the world.
I don't
in
know what it
general.
was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Like for Prim, you can choose between I want to say like 2 or 3 different sheriffs to put in charge. Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
I'm a courier with the Mojave Express.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
Oh, well, I lost a package I was supposed to deliver.
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
Yes, I do.
Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the cabs.
What's so strange about it?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him
Damn,
alive.
dude. That's super harsh.
Well, that's where you came in.
You canceled?
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
Do you know who he was, where he went?
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Well, not for me to say.
Ooh, cowboy robot? You mean the one over there?
Nope. Different fella. Bigger. Had himself a
Yes,
face
probably
on the
Victor,
screen.
then.
And he talked more like you or me.
Some men stole my package, a man in a checkered suit, and some thugs. Did they pass this way?
Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
One of those men shot me. I didn't know the best way to get to them.
Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. I guess I don't have anywhere
Anything
better
else
to
you
be.
can tell me? Oh, okay. Where can I get info on the man that shot me?
Beagle had some notes he was taking while he was eavesdropping around the powder gangsters. He'll be your best source of information on that subject.
Alright. I want to ask you some more about the delivery I was supposed to make.
Sure, I'll tell you what I know.
Oh, actually, just kidding.
Don't go getting yourself shot.
No promises, friend. Alright. Anything else we can do? We can talk to Prim Slim. One of the best characters in the
Howdy,
game.
partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum.
Who are you?
Prim Slim at your service. Authentic cowpoke and official spokespot of the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Yeehaw!
Who are Vicky and Vance?
Where have you been, partner? Hiding under a rock? Vicky and Vance were this nation's fourth or maybe fifth most infamous celebrity outlaw couple ever. That's who they was. Prim Slim here can tell you the whole story, if you can spare a minute to hear the tale.
God, yes, of course.
Yahoo! I ain't had a chance to tell their tale in a mess of years.
Oh, that's going to be
First
good.
things first. Any boss you've heard about Vicky and Vance being copycats ain't nothing but ill-tempered slander. Fact is, they begun their crime spree 2 days before Bonnie and Clyde robbed their first bank. So who was copying who? Now, true, Vicky and Vance didn't exactly cut a wide swath of murder and bank robbery across the central U.S. like Bonnie and Clyde did. It was more like a narrow swath of shoplifting, check cashing fraud, and gas pump drive-offs.
Jesus
But
Christ.
crime is
Check
crime.
cashing fraud?
And drove reckless, too. Having lived by the gun, well, Vance owned one anyway, it was only fitting that the duo of desperados would die by the gun. Perhaps it was fate itself that accidentally drove them into a crossfire between police and a gang of bank robbers in Plano, Texas. Or maybe they just didn't notice until it was too late. It's been said that Vicky would have tried to cash a bad check in that bank had she lived. We'll never know for sure. All we know is that the crossfire tore the car and both occupants to pieces, and the police issued an official apology. You can put your eyes on the genuine death car just over yonder, and there's Vance's machine gun in the case next to it.
Let's give that a look. Yeah.
Happy trails, partner.
I'll talk to you in a little bit. It's that car. 9mm submachine gun preserved in the glass case to the left. And this pipe is the actual weapon Vance carried in a paper-wrapped bag. Huh. Doesn't seem to be much in there.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum.
Did you know that Vance's gun is missing?
Just mosey on over to the display case and you'll see it plain as day. Right a piece of that gun. Mint condition, never fired.
Man, you need better science, I reckon. Display case is empty, the gun's
Have you gone
missing.
local, partner? I can see the gun with my own 3 photo sensors from where I'm standing right now.
Alright, I think we'll have to come back to this
Trail.
later. Actually, I have a science magazine. I guess it doesn't. Oh, I do. I got 3. Wow. Alright, I'll just level up science by 1 next time we level up.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. New Vegas.
anything else
Thank
to
you
do here?
very, very much for
Howdy.
listening.
Howdy.
If you like news, you're gonna love
Feel the
our
power
next
gamers came
segment.
to town. Johnson
Caesar's
Nash ran the
Legion
local store in
continues to
Omaha.
fortify its
Inspirational.
position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. One more story for
Alright,
you.
gotta be sneaky here.
Patrons of the Ultralux are questioning whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is overstating the fullness of its wait list. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty.
Nowhere here.
This program was brought to you by Gamora. Gamora. It'll be our secret. Here's Bing Crosby reminding us of those
Pencil?
times when you absolutely have to kiss the person you love. Something's gotta give.
There's a lot of
Up
saves.
next.
Let's start with this one. Wow. You're too kind to me. Oh, okay, awesome. Wow, there's a lot here. We're over encumbered too. Perfect. There's a hard one. Like a medium one? There's another easy one. That's a smart person would probably sell stuff. Or getting more stuff to become even more over encumbered, but tain't me. Alright, I don't want to move at a snail's pace. Let's drop some stuff. Repair that. Repair that. Oh, we're good to go. Alright, let's motor. No one knew. No one was any wiser.
Hey, youngster. Still hanging about Prim, huh?
Let's see.
Sure, have a look.
Have some guns, dude. Let's see, we do not want... Yeah, we don't need this, this. Don't need that. I think that's okay for now. I can equip that super quick. We also need to be on the lookout. Oh! I love the cowboy repeater, but we don't really have enough ammo to justify using that quite yet. We need also to look out for some glasses. I took, I think it's 4 eyes? A perk where you get +1 perception when you're wearing glasses, but -1 when you're not. Let's see, so it's 38 round special. Let's go ahead and actually buy some cards real quick. And then the cowboy repeater. And we can regret that decision later. Alright, so we have 357 mag. Here we go. Jackpot. Yes. And I think that's good for now.
Pleasure doing business with you.
What can I do to help Prim?
Right now, Beagle is the closest Prim's got to any organized law. But he's still stuck up in Bison Steve. First thing I'd say is get his sorry butt out of there.
Alright, it's a rescue mission. Let's get it. I'm gonna use my cowboy gun. Look at that. Put this on. Ah, lovely.
Hey there.
Alright. A little quick save action. Anything in here? Nope. Just gonna go in hot and heavy. Oh, look at those iron sats. Beautiful. Can't see a thing. Oh god. Now we know how to hack. Alright. Facial animators of Bethesda do not get the credit they deserve. And I will die for that. I will die for that opinion. So hacking is something that took me a little bit to understand. Once again, because when I played this game, I was stupid, like 13-year-old or something. So I just always brute forced it. But let's see, then choose. Not a 7. Okay. Rolling now. 9. Oops. Oh, wait, right. Now. Can't do that. Testing? No. Setting. 1. No. It's just as fun as I remember it being. Antenna. Oh, come on. Alright, I don't want to get locked out of it. Alright, taking our sweet time on this one. Alright, so let's see. Is it ING? It is an ING. So let's see if I can get some. Oh, no, no! Why'd you give me that one first? Alright, remove these duds. Thank you. Alright, so letting... So it's probably an IMG. Melting? No? Yeah, I didn't think so. If it was melting, it'd have probably 5 out of 7, I think. Alright, melting... Oh, come on now. Make it easy for me. Alright. All or nothing. You got your new... I don't care. Oh, got it. Alright. You got your new work computer? Ooh. How often do they, like, replace the work computers? At my old job, they never replaced it, so we still had, like, computers running Windows 98. It's just phenomenal. Pick that just yet. Couldn't pick it even with a mag. Give me... Wait, you work as a you're a systems administrator or something like that, right? At Clemson? Got a key. Sick. What do you usually do during the day? Oh, I feel like I've asked you this before. Take a shot. Ooh, a core infrastructure engineer. That is a sick title.
The women of New Vegas ask me a lot if there's a Mrs. New Vegas. Well, of course there is. You're her. And you're still as perfect as the day we met. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. Patrons of the Ultralux are questioning whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is overstating the fullness of its wait list. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty. In other news, citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by a band of raiders known as the Fiends. Those who can afford passports are saying the added security is well worth the price of admission. Those were our top stories. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Not just yet. So wait, Matt, what is your daily schedule as a core infrastructure engineer? I think I'm good. Move on. Easy. There is none, except for a few meetings. So wait, what do you do then? Oh, that's cool. That's so interesting. The old job I had was kind of similar to that, I guess. I was a behavioral data analyst, so worked one-on-one with little kids that had language delays. Most of them were on the autism spectrum, but depending on the kid that I saw that day, what we did would be drastically different. Although there were always like similarities between sessions. It's not too late to finish this game. You could play along with me right now. Manage the storage and VMware servers. Fix things that are broken. Design the new infrastructure. Automate things. Ooh. That sounds pretty cool. Oh, the game broke? Oh my god. Did you have it for a PC or a console? I guess like what kind of breaking did it do? Is a real question here. Oh, Xbox. Oh, so did the disc get like scratched up and stuff? I think that's what happened to my my Xbox 360 version of it. Dang it, no. I keep on doing C for crouch, but it shouldn't. I could also just change that, I suppose. Oh no! Ah, it's getting hot in here. That sucks though. Oh, cracked in the center. Oh, dang. It like full on broke. I think I need to use some explosives, I reckon. Yeah, I think my my copy for the Xbox 360, it got scratched to hell. So it's entirely unreadable. But I mean, if you have a laptop or a PC that can run this game, I would definitely recommend playing on PC. Because I first started off playing it on the 360. It was a lot of fun, but there's just so much other stuff you can do. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. There's so much stuff you can do on the PC version. And also the stability. Oh god, he is coming. I'm probably gonna have to restart this fight, I'm guessing. But yeah, if you're into mods, New Vegas has a crazy active modding scene. And so you can get super good graphics. I have no idea what you're talking about. Was it really not a hyperlink? Well, I'm glad. Good. I'm glad you're keeping somewhat of a level head here. Not too level though. Oh, what am I doing? Freaking. Alright. Please let me go. Oh, gotta get this bottle cap real quick. Hey dude, leave me alone. What's wrong with you? Hey, I'm the guy who has I have to get like, I spend like an hour at least or something like that just configuring everything to stream so it doesn't sound like poop or look like poop or even worse. So I'm not saying that I should be absolved of the responsibility of not being able to post hyperlinks. I'm just saying it shouldn't be surprising. That's all I'm saying. Alright, we gotta drop some junk. Ooh, the incinerator. I want to use it. I do. But not really. I feel like I'm probably just gonna drop that, and that's probably what's gonna end up happening. Soundtrack sounds like something my great-granddad would listen to or remind him of his granddad. Yeah, well, not gonna disagree with that. But absolutely, this is probably like one of my favorite video game soundtracks ever. Is Inception Horn not good enough for this game? I mean, we can mod it in. We could definitely do an Inception Horn only run. We could give that a shot. But I think like the music is like one of my favorite parts of the Fallout series. And when my my old, super old, scarily and worryingly old aunt visited me and my mom, she started singing like a bunch of songs that I knew immediately from Fallout games. Stop spinning caps. What'd you do? 1 second. Let me fix that. I don't want Nightbot to keep us from expressing ourselves in the only way possible, through all caps. Spam protection. Yeah, you know what? I love excess caps and excess emotes. I thought I had these disabled. No, I guess I didn't though. Alright, sorry about that. Nightbot was getting mighty ornery. Try and say it again. I can only guess what you were trying to say.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers,
yeah.
but my hands are numb.
Oh my god. Yeah, that really is probably one of the best songs of this generation. Alright, you must be Deputy Beagle.
Why, yes I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free.
Got some info on the cons, eh?
Indeed I do, good sir. And I would be thrilled to share that information with you as soon as I am released from captivity.
It's rough, dude. But why? What is causing these numb hands? Yeah, let's free him.
Oh, that's just marvelous.
Oh yeah.
I think I'll be making my way outside now.
Oh, we got a
The
buddy
air's
now.
close in here.
If you try to run away instead of fighting at my side, I'll kill you myself. Oh yeah. Good way to treat a new guy.
Oh, why, of course. I'll never let you fight my kidnappers with my help. Without it. You lead the way.
Alright, you're a trustworthy guy. No reason to doubt him. Alright. I need to loot all the alcohols. Oh, that's what the character said? Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Sometimes I get into like autopilot mode if I'm trying to play the game and I guess talk. But actually, at my old job, when I worked with my kids, I would be talking just 2 hours or so straight. And since most of the kids I work with have severe, significant language development delays, I would usually not get much of a response back. So what ended up happening was I would say a lot of the same phrases over and over again, just because we would be working on a target or something like that, and I'll just tune myself out because trying to listen to yourself say like "good job" or "nice going" for 2 hours straight is borderline maddening, if not just clinically maddening.
It was part of a new strategy.
But
I don't plan to come back to the...
oh, you need a weapon, don't you?
I just hope I won't have to
no,
use
you
it.
don't. You're good.
In the ski lodge to the northwest.
It's
If
good
you
going.
should find it, do not repeat.
Can you repeat that so
Do
I
not
tuned you out?
belittle a
Oh.
super mutant for taking the bunny slope.
No.
Today's headlines were brought to you by
No, I
Prep,
can't. I'm hoping that's a joke.
other New Vegas. Got some
I feel like I worked at that job for 8 or 9 months, and I could never properly articulate what it is I actually did.
In the head. Sure is. Dino.
And I would try to find videos of the therapy that I did called "This is not an audience-inclusive streaming experience." Well, so be it. I know I said to join the chat and to heckle me, and I'm very glad that you're doing just that. You have a lightning round. All the cool streams have lightning. What's a lightning round? Cool streams have it. Oh. Dang, I need something new. Yeah, let's use our Nux. Eat it. Take it.
You like that?
Take it. Come on. Yeah, good guy. This guy doesn't know what a lightning round is. Guys, come on. Let me in. Oh. We could do. Oh shit! No, that's. Sorry, I'm sorry, deputy. All right, we could do a practice lightning round right now. Did I die? Oh no, it's just. Okay. Where'd Deputy Beegs go? Hey, if you got questions, I can give you answers. I don't know if they'll be right or not, but you know, I'll say something.
I do hope this ordeal.
Deputy. You know what? Just wait here. I'll make sure that you're still alive at the end of this. Why did my parents get divorced? Great question. Thanks for asking. So, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Let's move on to the next one. Paper or plastic? Paper for the taste, but plastic for the texture. But back to the parent thing, I'm not too sure. I would say invite them onto the screen, and we could ask them point blank. You could have an infinite supply of popcorn by amputating one of your limbs. Would you?
Hello, ladies
Probably.
and gentlemen, Mr. New Vegas here.
I guess it depends
You're
on what
also
kind of
great, and
popcorn we're
gonna
talking about
keep
here.
you
Though.
listening all day. I've got news for you.
Average rainfall of the Amazon
Refugees
basin.
at Bitter Springs
Is
are
this
giving
annually or
startling
daily?
accounts
Because
of
that's
the
a huge
legate known
difference. Or
as
monthly.
Lanius,
Like, what's the
who is
time frame
said
for
to be
that?
Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops
hefty right
by
now.
beating its commander to death in full view of everyone.
Ah, perfect.
The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was
Oh.
paid.
Easy.
One more story.
Why are you answering questions with questions? Phenomenal question. Thanks for asking. And I really do appreciate all these questions.
Large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge.
I think we live in an age
The
where
leader of the Kings
a lot of
would
times
only
you feel
identify
pressured
himself
to
as the
just give
king.
answers instead of
Voiced
asking
his
questions.
displeasure, calling NCR
And it's something
citizens,
that
quote,
I've been trying to
"the
personally
devil
work on,
in
which is
disguise."
why I'm trying to answer most of these
He
questions with
added he
questions.
didn't want to see the NCR
I'm trying to keep the
in
conversation
ghetto
going.
and call for
At the
a
same
mass,
time,
quote,
I don't have to commit to
return to
anything.
sender.
Would this game be better if it turns out
That
those
news was brought
protagonists
to
and
you by
antagonists
the
were the same
Tops
person?
Casino.
In a somewhat telegraphed
You
twist.
dig us, baby. We're the Tops.
Yes?
And now, I'd like to
Yes, it
play
would.
one of my very
But probably not by
favorite
much.
songs for you.
I would say that'd be a really cool, possible route. Because this game, I don't know if you've played Fallout New Vegas, but there's a lot of different endings you can get, so I think that'd be a super sick optional route. Oh, okay, I have a problem. I need to stop messaging. Why do the mods hate me? It's because your questions aren't as PG friendly as Nightbot likes. So I would say it's gonna take a little bit of like self-actualization on your end. And we got Poner Penguin though. How do you balance artistic responsibility with the desire to create graphics unsettling? I don't know, to be honest. That's an interesting question. Just because I really can't think of a situation. Like, I haven't seen many movies or anything similar where that's actually a case. I think I've seen Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, which has, I think, one or two of those types of scenes, at least in the first one. I got through like the second movie of the series, the trilogy, but it's a weird question, or I guess an interesting question. Sorry, it's hard to. I don't know. That's a good question. I would say, just don't include it. That's what my mom says. She absolutely hates them, for good reason. I feel like having those types of scenes, I I haven't really seen a movie where it ever added anything significant. Are skate punks a blight on society that should be dealt with through the harshest possible methods? No. Of course not. Are they a blight? Oh, here's a ransom note. Mr. Peterson, if you want to see your wife alive again, bring the cash and small unmarked bills to the Bison Steve on Tuesday. Okay, cool. Why haven't you seen the fun for the whole family Gasper No film, Irreversible? I don't know. Never heard of it. Are you a skate punk or just a skate punk apologist? Well, I'm kind of a pariah in the skate scene. They do not like me. Because I cannot skate, and I don't think they like my personality that much. But I'm definitely an apologist. Why is no one else participating in this excellent lightning round? Well, you're given a lot of questions here, so I'm not saying you're the reason. Actually, I'm gonna say the opposite, if that makes sense. I don't think it does, though. Let's level up real quick. Oh yeah, we gotta add 1 to signage. Let's boost this to 10. And... oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Alright. Alright, 2 more skill points each to level up. Nice. I would say the quality of your questions are surprisingly very good. Especially considering that you're doing this, what I would assume is on the fly. Is NASCAR really a sport, or just a laughable redneck spectacle? The intersection of modern boredom and innate human thirst for extreme violence. Sure. I think it's a sport. I mean, I don't really care. I'm not really invested in keeping the definition of sport pure or anything like that. Like, I guess I'd also say, like, golf, ping pong, those could be sports. I think chess. I think some people consider chess and checkers, or some board game, I forget which, as a sport. I don't think including NASCAR in the sport definition dilutes the definition at all. I think you can still use it, and people understand what you're talking about. Do I personally watch NASCAR? No. Never sober. Rarely if I'm intoxicated, if ever. Despite the fact that I am in Georgia. This lightning round is over. I have to leave for an hour or so. Well, thanks for stopping by regardless. Always a pleasure. I love talking to people. Although talking to myself does also have its perks. Good luck with the falling out. Thanks! I think we're falling out quite well. Alright. Well, that was a... Whew. That took some introspection on my part. I was not ready for a lightning round. Surprised I didn't die either, because I was probably dedicating about 2% of my brain power to playing this game while answering these hard-hitting questions. To be honest, I have no recollection of what I've been doing for the past 10 or so minutes. Which is good, that's how I like it. That's how I live most of my life, in fact, so I'm glad it's keeping consistent in my gameplay as well. Ooh, plasma rifle. Alright, we need to clear this inventory because this is getting a little egregious. You know what, we don't need to drop it. We got Depth's Beagle somewhere around here. Rustling up a storm, I bet. Oh, he might be at the bottom floor because I told him to wait there. Alright, let's go and let's pay him a visit real fast. I'll drop this. I can speed run down there. Where you at? There you are. Hey, bozo.
I don't plan to come back to the bison.
I don't want to hear it. Here, take a weapon.
I just hope I won't have to use it.
I don't care, dude. Let's see, so I hope that I can I can get this stuff back. If not, that is okay. I should have repercussions for some of my actions at least. We'll give you some garbage, dude. It's what you deserve after all. I'm not too disappointed that we can't keep him as an actual follower. He's not one of my favorite characters, although I do enjoy how kind of slimy he is sometimes. Let's see, what is... I wish I could organize this based on weight. You know, Fallout 4 is not my favorite Fallout, but it did have some cool, I think, what is it, quality of life updates and inclusions that made it a lot easier to play compared to some of the other ones. Maybe not a lot easier, but significantly easier. Okay, yeah, we don't need these eggs. It's a little silly. Scrap electronics. Okay. Don't want to give you too much. And wait here, dude. How much health you got left? Yeah, you're definitely waiting there. I don't want to have another death on my conscience. Alright. Please jump. Thank you. All the way up. And we're gonna pick up that oh, come on, where'd it go? There it is. Let's use this, see if we have any ammo for it. We have 10. That's all we need, actually. Pretty sure. Yes! Manna from heaven. Alright. Am I an idiot? Are we done here? Have we been done here for a long time? I feel like we have, actually. Okay. That's what I get for answering questions for 10 minutes and looting mindlessly.
I do hope this ordeal will be over soon.
Hey, you're in luck, dude. We're going.
And depart we will.
Have that energy. Now we need fit 35 repair. Oh. Some bottle caps. There's that. And that. Yeah, we'll take that. Why not just try to reach over encumbered again, just for funsies. Okay, I'll turn about here. There he is. Let's go, boy. Locked and loaded. What's up?
You're listening to Radio New Vegas, your little jukebox in the Mojave Wasteland.
Alright,
I am
talk to you
Mr.
now.
New Vegas, and I'm here for you.
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself out of a hostage situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Prim. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage?
Ooh, yeah, I
It
don't
should
want-
be
I don't
someone
want this
brave
bozo
like
in charge
you,
of this
but
town.
more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already.
Okay, sounds cool. Oh, I'll help bring law and order back to Prim.
You will? That's just marvelous.
Yeah.
I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may be a good choice. You also may be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing. Although martial law doesn't sound so fun.
Alright, so I think, I guess there's 3 options aside from him for sheriff. There's that Myers guy, some NCR guy, and Prim Slim, who is far and away my favorite sheriff. But if you guys have any requests for sheriff, we can also do that. So I've seen all, I think I've seen all of them, so I'm not really too invested in it.
So, you're the ones going to bring the law back to Prim.
But regardless, we're probably going to do what am I thinking of? We're at least going to bust Myers out of jail. Did I miss him? Who's this Nash guy?
Howdy.
Hey. Oh wait, we haven't talked to Ruby yet.
Hello there. What brings you to Prim? I'm Ruby Nash. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My husband and I are prim long-timers. He fancies himself a trader, and I know my way around a kitchen.
What do you cook?
My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole. It's more appetizing than it sounds. The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor, and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had a tongue. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, 'cause that'll kill you dead.
I don't think we have anything. Tell me about Priam.
My mother taught me never to say something unless it was nice, so I don't have nothing to say about Prim, for the time being at least. It's a sad state of affairs. Discuss it with Mr. Nash if you care to. Just makes me want to cry.
Sad, sad. Alright, I think we're good with this. Let's go ahead.
Hey there.
1 second. Alright. Good to go. Alright, where's
You know, I tried to measure my charisma on a Vitomatic vigor tester once. The machine burst into flames.
Howdy.
Hey there.
Oh, the lady.
Hey, there you are.
Hey, youngster.
Johnson.
Still hanging about Prim, huh?
Oh, yeah. Can I help bring rule?
Now, your guess is as good as mine. You might luck upon someone who's a natural-born sheriff. I heard of one fella what got himself locked in that NCR jailhouse up I-15. And maybe that ain't the best credential, but a sheriff's a sheriff. I imagine the NCR would be able to bring some law to the town,
hey,
too.
my friend
But from what I've
Voltrash69
seen,
has just
they
started
barely
watching.
got the firepower to protect themselves.
Hey, what about Prince?
Well, I guess I never thought of that.
Alright, sounds
I
good.
guess
Thanks
he
for
could be
watching, dude. Usually
If
I
you
have a
think he could
webcam
be
actually, but I'm
reprogrammed
getting a
for
new
you.
one soon. But yeah, if you want to stop by sometime, go ahead, but I'll see you later.
Gangers, gangsters, all sounds like trouble to me.
Welcome, welcome. I asked this before. I don't think you were in the
Goodbye.
chat earlier. Ah, Boner Penguin, being the best mod he can be. Extremely appreciate any support, and all support. Your headphones aren't working. That's rough. Yeah, I was having technical difficulties too. Okay. Well, you solved yours a lot quicker than I did.
Move along, please.
Hey, youngster. Still hanging about Prim, huh?
I don't want to ask any
Don't.
questions. Hey, do either of you care who we pick as sheriff here?
Howdy, partner. Welcome to...
Because if not, I'm probably gonna go for Prim Slim,
Aperture.
and then go for that. I think hit up Prim Slim. Okay, we got Prim Slim.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vic...
Good man. Ooh, nah. I'm gonna get some.
Law enforcement protocols
free
reinstated, partner.
program.
Initializing use of force authorization. Authorization found. Yeah!
Yeehaw. Wow, that's a lot of XP. Are we like under leveled? I don't remember getting that much usually. Alright. An evil or good run? Probably just a good
Trails,
run.
partner.
I've played this. I've done like one evil run when I did a Legion run, and I felt bad. No, I've played this game like 150 hours, and I still feel bad whenever I do anything bad in the game.
When you say I love you.
Wait a minute, I thought we leveled up. Did we not level up? Oh, we're just really close to leveling up. That's what's up.
The women of New Vegas ask me a lot if there's a Mrs. New Vegas. Well, of course there is. You're her.
Mojave
And you're
Express delivery
still as
order.
perfect as the day we met.
Check it out.
All the latest news coming your way right now.
Oh, it'll be in data.
Refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lannius, who is said to be
Tell him to
Caesar's
kill
top
Deputy
field
Beagle and hide
commander.
his body regardless of how
One
good you are.
refugee
That is
told us
actually
the legate took
objectively
over
true.
an underperforming squad of troops by beating
That's what
its
Obsidian would have
commander to
wanted.
death in full view of everyone. The
Load the
legate
package
then
at the
ordered
north
a tenth
entrance
of
to the
his own
north.
force be killed by the other 9/10.
Ooh, 250
You
caps.
thought your
What
boss
a
was a
deal.
pain.
This guy got
In addition,
oversized dice composed.
Caesar's
of fuzzy
Legion
material.
continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it
Oh,
remains
cool.
a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. And now,
So we
I'd like
need...
to play one of my very
Oh, okay, I remember.
favorite songs for you.
Yeah, so we need to get some scrap.
Hey there.
Oh, hello. Oh god, I apologize for all this backtracking. I keep on forgetting. We need to sell a bunch of stuff to good old Johnson because we are hauling.
Heard it was you brought the law back to Prim, youngster. Hats off to you.
You ain't even wearing a hat, you old coot. Now let's see. Now we're gonna sell that. Sell this. Sell this. And we probably don't need any of this. I'll keep a few left over just in case. Actually, no. I'll sell that.
Thanks.
Thanks. Alright. Let's see. Tempted to sell this, but I don't want to sell it just yet. There's only one weight. Okay, sell this, that. Sell that. Sell like 7 of these. No, we'll sell like a few more. But yeah, after this, we're gonna go. We're gonna hit up the NCR homie nearby, and see if we can do that raid on the NCR correctional facility. I think I've only done that quest once, and I usually don't do it just because I forget about it really easily. We have 4 super stim packs, huh? Are we gonna sell any of that? Alright. Anything here? Yeah, the fission batteries. Garbage. Sell these. Keep the sensor module. Sell these. Sell these. And all of this. Nice.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Hardly spoke to folks around
Okay.
him.
See ya.
Didn't have too
Alright,
much to
sounds
say.
good, partner.
No one dared to ask
I guess sometimes.
no one dared to make a slip.
Okay.
The
They were just
strangers there
suspended.
among them had a big iron on his hip.
Somewhere down the road, we're probably going to want to find a doctor. Although I don't really
It was early
care too much currently, just because I think the only limb damage we have is my arm.
came riding
I don't even use that thing.
slowly looking all around.
So, not a big issue right now. I think we also still have 7 doctor's badge or something like that. Something
And
crazy.
he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Let's get.
In this town
Alright.
there lived an outlaw by
Get a
the
quick
name of
save in here.
Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24.
But yeah, if you, especially you, Ryan, because I know you've played this before a lot. Any like requests to do something different than what I'm doing currently in regards to like routing, just because
Yeah,
it's a pretty open-ended game, so
as you can probably tell.
we don't need to do things in the order that I think it usually is followed. How do I get you? You know, did I mess this up? Maybe we can't do it now after we have Prim Slim in charge. Alright. Well, just for that, I'm gonna have to steal some stuff. You understand? Ooh. Nice. Oh, but all I ask is that you blow Benny up in Kaisar's tent with C4. That I can easily deliver. In fact, that's what we're gonna do right now. Or in a little bit. Whichever happens first. Oh, maybe it's McGee. That makes the Legion hostile to you on the spot, though, I think. That's okay. I think if,
I'm Sergeant McGee, the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. If you want to talk about something, speak to Lieutenant Hayes.
Okay. At some point in the game, you get the mark of Kaisar, I believe, which I think it like resets your reputation with at least Legion. I don't know if it's more than that. I know it's at least Legion. But also, I don't really care about my reputation with the Legion currently. Alright, where are you from?
I'm from the Hub originally, but it's been a long time since I saw it. I'm on my second tour here. Most non-commissioned officers are.
Alright. Thanks for telling me your life story.
Sir.
Okie doke. Well, I think it's right when you find Benny in the casino. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that is when. Because I think that's when they're trying to all approach you at once. Something like that. Which is good. I don't know if you've ever done any like very hardcore runs of this game, but I know if you're playing balls to the walls and don't really care about anything and get a bad reputation with the Legion, especially like a low level, they'll just mess you up real fast. Alright, since we can't do it with our boys with the NCR, that's what we'll do, is do this one a little bit more. I was actually thinking about doing some of the, like diving into some of the DLC really early on, because it's a nice way just to mix up the sequence that you do all the quests in. And also because some of the DLCs are still pretty fresh to me. Like I've only played the Sierra Madre one, I think once. Same with, I want to say, Dead Money? I think I've done like the Blue Cinema, what's it called? Done this one a bunch though.
I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Fight it with all of our might. Chances are some.
Oh my god, we have 147 weight. It's like 70 less than we used to. Yeah, I just remembered that I stored like half of my inventory with Deputy Beagle, and he still has that, so I don't really care too much. I'm probably just gonna forget about it. I'm trying to see. I vaguely remember there being some Blue Star Sarsaparilla bottles around here, or tokens around here,
Best
whatever.
looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery.
Thank you.
Now that's a delivery service you can count on. Also, rumors persist about a super mutant refuge nestled high in the ski lodge to the northwest.
I think we're gonna go
If you
to
should
the
find
outpost.
it, do not, repeat, do not belittle a super mutant for taking the bunny slope. That's all for now. This
This
is
is the power of
Mr.
25 gun
Newman
skill,
saying,
huh?
I'm just no good without you. Gonna play a song for you right now. And it's about that special
Oh, I got
someone you
no
find
ammo, huh?
only once in a blue moon.
See how that would make it difficult to shoot. Alright, you die, please. I think all those hours of Brink really paid off in regards to my PC shooting abilities. Alright, back on track. Well, a super quick save. Let's pop a Sunset Sarsaparilla. I'm surprised we're not hungry or anything right now. Show your face. Hey Brian, welcome. I'm not showing my face right now because I don't like that my webcam runs at like a 2 FPS. But I am getting a new webcam actually really soon. It was delivered to my parents' house actually. I don't trust the mail service at my current apartment because they'll get a package and I won't be able to get it for about 2 or 3 weeks. So I gotta drive down to Johns Creek sometime and pick that up. But yeah, I'm getting a new webcam. So next time, hopefully next time I stream, I'll have a bomb ass webcam. But just hoping. Apparently you have to start the quest to invade the NCR correctional facility by talking to a guy in the prison. And eventually talking to a guy at the prison NCR. Oh, well, thanks for doing the research. In that case, yeah, let's actually do that then. Because I don't know if you guys have a preference, but that quest interests me a lot more right now than following the main storyline. Although I might check out this place real quick. Brian, I feel like the answer you're going to give me is a no, but have you ever played Fallout New Vegas or any of the Fallout games?
Hey!
Quick work here. Easy peasy. You have not. You're in a most enviable position, my friend.
Mr. New Vegas. And in case you're
If you ever get the
worried
chance to
you've
play
come
this
to the
game, I
right
highly
place,
recommend it.
You have. This just in.
What's up?
Scavengers report hulking individuals
It's
moving
easily
around
like one of my
Valley
top
after
5 favorite
dusk,
games.
but have been unable to
Yeah, I think you
identify
definitely
them
do
due
need to play
to
Fallout.
low visibility.
I don't know if
Also
you
in
care
the
too much
headlines,
for the
Good
first 2
Springs
Fallouts,
has fended
considering
off a
they're
mob of escaped convicts after
a little bit
organizing
older,
an impromptu
and
militia. This,
they're not
according to an
FPSs. I
old
think they're
man
point and clicks,
armed
kind
to the
of, something
teeth
like
with
that.
dynamite. That news
I
was
played like
brought to
an
you
hour
by
or
the
2 of the
Tops
first one,
Casino.
but I
You
would definitely
dig
check
us,
out
baby. We're the Tops.
3 or
You
New
know,
Vegas or 4.
sometimes the journey
How much is it?
beats the destination. And especially if your spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle.
Thanks for
and
the
you
shout
meet
out.
some nice gals along the way.
I'm not sure. I don't know if anyone else in the chat knows off the top of their heads or wants to look it up. That'd be awesome. I want to say it's probably right now, if it's not on sale, it's probably maybe like $20 or $15 if you get the Ultimate Edition, which I definitely recommend, because that includes all the DLC and all that. But when it's on sale, especially for Steam, New Vegas is only 10. Is it on sale right now? That's incredibly cheap. That is a phenomenal deal. That's so good. I think I bought it when it was about $10, but it was during a Steam summer sale. It's the base version. Ah, okay. I guess that makes more sense. I mean, if you've got other games, I would probably just wait until there's a Steam sale or a GOG sale. because this game will get down super low. I think the lowest I saw it was $750 for the Ultimate Edition, which is a phenomenal price for it. But I mean, if the, do you know how much the Ultimate Edition is right now? It probably isn't any like more than like $15 or $20. Here's a Sunset Sarsaparilla Star Bottle Cap. $20 for Ultimate. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I would say if you don't have any games that you're playing right now and you want to get into a really fun game, I would definitely give Fallout New Vegas a shot. Because I've played this, I have over 160 hours of this game just on Steam. So it is definitely a worthwhile endeavor. But I think the first time I played it, like my first run, it only takes like 25 to 30 hours. Depending on how much of the DLC you do and side quests and all that, because this game has a huge amount of content. Alright, I think we gotta take this guy out first. Be all sneaky like.
You better get out.
Hey.
Aha.
Taste it. Alright, so we'll probably need to pick up we might need to pick up like a that's what I'm thinking of. What's that marker there? We might need to pick up a powder ganger's suit or outfit or what have you. I don't know if they attack on sight when I'm vilified. I don't remember the tiers of that.
Hey, it's
That's like
Mr.
a
New
check real
Vegas
quick.
letting you know I've got a new Christmas compilation coming out soon. Nuclear Winter Wonderland.
Doesn't really show.
Look for it
So I'm pretty sure they're gonna
on
attack me
Howdy.
on sight right now.
More news for you. A package
But
courier found shot in the
I know
head near
there's a,
Good Springs has
There's a
reportedly
crashed
regained
bus or something
consciousness
of that sort.
and made a full
Somewhere
recovery.
nearby on the way to the
Now
correctional
that's a
facility that
delivery
has a
service
powder
you can
ganger
count
too.
on.
We could
In
just
other news,
nab those. Nab their
scavengers
duds.
report hulking individuals
Mosey
moving
on
around
down there.
Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. This program was brought to you by
Oh, and I
Gamora.
think there's some people up here actually too.
It'll be our secret. In New Vegas, we know the pain that numbers can bring us.
Alright, so the
Well, so
NCR
does Guy
facility that
Mitchell,
we're
who's got
ultimately going to is right over there.
Heartaches by the number.
We'll check out this place first though. I just gained another follower? Did I? Like just now? Is it you? I should be getting a notification for that. Well, if it was you or anyone else, thank you so much for the follow. Every little bit helps. And I'm gonna definitely... Oh, it is you. Okay, cool. Well, thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna finish a run, or finish this run to completion. Yeah, there are power gamers down there behind that shack there. Yeah, I think they're still alive too, so they might just try and kill me. Brian, am I the first person that you've ever followed? If that's the case, I am honored. Alright, let's rub. Let's. Oh!
Like that?
I actually do like that. Some sick middle schooler hair right there. Well, I am very honored, Brian. Thank you so much for choosing me as your one and only followed person. Ooh. There we go. So we got our plane outfit. Alright, where do we want to level up? Actually, we're just gonna go all speech. I love to put speech at 100 first. Hey. No, 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 no. We can be buddies. Just give me a second. You'll love the clothes I have. Oh, the NCR goggles helmet probably doesn't help either. I don't think they really like them. Alright, how about now, buddy? Still want to tussle? Alright, I'm more than happy to oblige. Ah, we look sick. I love that hat. Get some more money. Okay. Here's another plain outfit. We'll get it and then repair ours. Keep that,
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling
I'm not gonna
about
risk it.
all of you listening.
I don't think the NCR goggle
We've got
thing
some news for you coming right up.
counts as a faction, a
Caesar's
piece of faction
Legion
armor, but
continues to fortify its
I
position
don't
in
want to
Nelson,
risk it.
where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. Also in the
I
headlines,
feel like I'm missing something here, but I
refugees
think
at
that
Bitter
might just be
Springs are
it.
giving startling accounts of the
Oh,
legate
I don't
known
like
as
that.
Lannius, who is said to be
Come on.
Caesar's top field commander.
Where's that cup?
One refugee told
out of
us
here.
the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops
Now the
by
real journey
beating its
begins.
commander to death in full view of everyone. The legate then ordered a
I
tenth
hope
of his
this
own
works.
force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. This program was brought to you by Gamora. Gamora. It'll be our secret. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
It's a quality one. Alright, so this will be our test. There's a powder guy right there. Looks like we're cool. Everything's Gucci.
Any lawman that comes after me won't have it easy.
I hear you, brother. Support that. Alright, we're good. Oh, cool. Anything here? Leather armor? Don't matter if I do. Let's see if we can repair anything. Oh, alright. On the ground it goes. Today's position. Energy cell. Alright, cool. So, I was told, benevolently, that we start this quest by talking to a guy in the prison and then go back to the Prim NCR outpost. So they probably should not just kill me immediately upon my entry into the correctional facility. But you know, no guarantee. Keeps things spicy. Keeping it fresh. Yeah, you don't, oh, actually you do intimidate me. Yeah, let's change to something that actually does damage. Have any, we do have some shotgun ammo, perfect. So I'm gonna do this and that. It is overkill. But since your health regenerates over time, actually isn't as bad as it initially seems. Not very wasteful, especially when I keep on getting hit. Alright. Kill him dead. Yeah. That's the power of, that's the power of Bungus right there, baby. Yeah, that's right. Can't even run from me. This is probably not even worth the one weight it takes to carry that stuff, so we'll leave it. And I want to go in that way. I'm playing this stupidly safe. Oh wait, oh. Oh right, they got mines around here, huh? Go, 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 go. Focus. Alright, anything else? No. So it's kind of cheap, but you can actually just go into the VATS mode, and it'll just pick up any mine nearby. So you don't even really need to be situationally aware. Just constantly spamming V. Alright. Let's do a hard save right here real quick. Don't want to risk anything. Not just yet. Bungus still has a lot to do. A lot of ways we can improve. Alright, it's taking its sweet time. It's Dawes! Oh, he saw through it! 1 second. Alright, Dawes. You got me. Well, I guess... Yeah, I'm not wearing anything. Gotta pickpocket the key off the guy that or pay him off to get in. Yeah. I don't know if that's possible right now because he attacked me immediately upon sight. Oh wait. Is it because I opened the gate? Here, we can test that real quick. These are not quick saves. Right? I'm saving. So it doesn't look like he approaches me. Is this the guy that I gotta talk to? Cause I always thought it was that I talked to him like right at the door. Okay. We got this. Powder Gang playing outfit. Maybe doesn't like my cowboy hat.
Found you. You like that?
Okay. Maybe we're gonna come back to this, I think. I don't know if we can tackle this just yet. Yeah, we're gonna hightail it out of here right now. I think we probably actually could just take care of them right now. But in my opinion, it's more enjoyable just to do it when you're doing the quest. Because you get all those cool NCR guys following you. Guards can see through disguises. Oh! Well, I feel like a fool. I played this game for like 150 hours. I did not know that. Alright, well thanks for letting me know. Super helpful. Oh, and welcome as well. Let's see. I'm gonna have to actually heal up here. Do that. And I don't want to use those just yet. They're just spamming, huh? Leave me alone. Alright, I'm gonna use a stim pack. Sunset Sarsaparilla not doing any favors for us just yet. Using any mods? No, not currently. I might use more mods in the future. Right now I'm just using I think 2 stability mods. But I was having some technical difficulties earlier, so I'm just trying to keep it vanilla, just to reduce as much problems we have right now. But I did really want to use a few mods, especially later on in the game, if we're running out of things to do. I think last time I played, like 6 months or so ago, I was doing, geez, I forget the name. It's a really cool mod though. Something of Pain. I don't think it's Wall of Pain. But, I guess to make this extremely long-winded answer a little bit shorter, currently no. But, I mean, if y'all want me to put on some mods, I am happy to acquiesce such a request. Alright. So in that case, I guess we're just gonna go to... I'm gonna be boring. We're just gonna head to the NCR outpost for now.
You're
trade mods
listening
are
to
my
Radio
fave, very simple but
Your
useful.
little jukebox in the Mojave Wasteland.
What does that do exactly?
I am Mr. New
Because
Vegas, and I'm
as much as
here
I
for
love
you.
trading in this game,
If you like news,
it is
you're
easily
gonna
the
love
slowest
our
and
next
probably the
segment.
least entertaining thing to watch.
Word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous soldier said it was part of a new strategy. Moving on. NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful riot. Locals should avoid anyone who looks like they've done time.
Ooh,
Well,
that
that's
is
all
cool.
I have for you. This is
I
Mr.
actually
New
might,
Vegas wishing you ladylike luck
Oh, that sounds awesome.
In New
Yeah, I might
Vegas,
actually use
we
that
know the
for
pain
next time I stream this
that numbers
game.
can bring us. Well, so
Like
does
tomorrow or
Guy
later
Mitchell,
tonight.
who's got heartaches
Thanks
by
for the
number.
suggestion, dude. Yeah, there was I think last time I was playing Fallout New Vegas for a stint, the thing that made me play again was trying to get a lot of mods on this game, and at the time my PC could not handle it, the poor thing, so it just crashed a bunch. I think I got to like level 6 or 7 and just had to call it quits, but I got a better PC now. So I'm definitely gonna look into that. Alright, I might need to use where is it? I don't got much left. Let's use this then. That's right. Run away from me. Finish off this guy first. But Gamer, it sounds like you have a decent amount of experience in this game. And if you have any suggestions on future routing, I'd be more than willing to comply. Because currently I'm going on kind of the autopilot route. I go to complete Good Springs, go to Prim, go to Novak, things like that. But I'm pretty new to the game, to be honest. Oh. Awesome. Well, that's cool too. How far in the game are you? Ooh, a few days ago. So if you're not that far, I don't want to spoil anything, but I think the first time that this game cinched me. Oh, you're nearing New Vegas. Okay, so we probably won't be in any spoiler territory for a long time. Are you playing it right now?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. New Vegas here. You're all so great, and we're gonna keep you listening all day. And now the news. NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the
Is New
replacement
Vegas your
parts.
first Fallout game?
In other news, the Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the
So I
new
think for me,
programming is,
I think I did
quote,
start out with New
less for
Vegas,
outcasts,
although I don't think I actually
more for
played through it the
weirdos.
first time.
We'll have more news
I
for
got
you
like 2 hours in,
at the top
and
of the
then
hour. You
I
know,
stopped for like a year or
sometimes the
two.
journey beats the destination. And
I played
especially
Fallout
if
3
you
actually
first go
between
jingle, jangle, jingle,
those
and you
times,
meet
too.
some nice gals along the way.
Oh, cool, cool. That's cool. I played, I've done 3 New Vegas and 4. I played, I think, an hour or 2 of Fallout 1. I enjoyed it, but, like, I don't know what it was. It might have been the Steam version of it at the time, because I bought it pretty recently. It was released. That's a nice texture. But it just kept on crashing, which is very odd. Split to ultra is to crash happy he's trying these stability mods for it because I was having a lot of the same difficulties as you were. But the modders for the Fallout New Vegas and Fallout are amazing. I stopped that again. No! It's awful. Give me a second. Usually what happens is I'll plug it and I'll plug it back in. Okay. How is this? Is this better? I'm hoping this is better. So I was having this issue earlier, and I never got it really resolved. If it was a connection thing or it was a mic thing. Normal now. Okay, that's cool. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I was having that issue earlier. I'm not sure why it happens. Unless it's been really coincidental, it seems that just plugging and unplugging the mic fixes it, at least in the short term.
Heard your footsteps coming up the ramp. Didn't sound like a trooper or one of the merchants. You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit. And your eyes are good. You a courier? If so...
Oh, wait, didn't I just say that? Have you played with all the factions in the game? I think so. I feel like I have had to.
I think there's trouble in Nipton.
Yeah, I've done,
no traffic from there on the roads.
Cons,
While I can explain that away, smoke from the
boomers,
town I can't. I'm sure it's been hit.
NCR.
What I need to know is if they survived it. Might be powder gangers with all that smoke in the air. If there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton Town Hall. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you find.
You know, actually, I don't know if I've done the Mr. House faction to completion. I think I always get right to the end and then ultimately just go with, oh shoot, what's the robot guy's name? What if the robot guy's name? It's not Victor. It's later on. What faction is your fave? I think the wild card, I love picking that one. When I first was playing this game...
Listen, I don't want you getting killed for this.
I think...
So if you head there and run into trouble, I'm asking for eyes and ears,
I've talked to some people. It seems like most people do an NCR run their first time around. And then... That was okay. Like, it was really fun when I first did it. But, I don't like the NCR too much. And Legion I like even less.
Not much to tell. One of the worst posts in the NCR if you're looking to be anything more than a babysitter. Full up here, but just enough so we can't send out patrols. Gotta maintain a standing force, Jackson.
Alright. I'm so sorry about this. Is it better now? I plugged into a new USB port since it's a USB mic, so honestly
Full up here, but just enough so we can't send out
not
patrols.
100% sure
Gotta
why
maintain a standing force.
this issue
Jackson's
keeps
orders.
coming about.
NCR's orders. Can't
But is
spare
it
men
better-
for
is it any
patrols
better
or
now?
escorts, so caravans are backing up here like a Brahmin with a bottle in its ass. Typical NCR bullshit. Kimball's Kimball. Not sure which end is his ass or his head. Caravan families are causing trouble. Big circle getting tense. The usual. Look, you want gossip, go to the bar downstairs and listen to a whole lot of nothing. Me? I gotta keep watch.
So does that mean
and
it's
fill out
better?
the daily log.
Oh god, it better be better. I got
Mind
this
yourself
mic
on the
a
plank
week
going
ago.
down.
A week ago.
Johnny Guitar. What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel?
I wonder if it's a common issue that this type of mic has. It's a blue snowball. It's actually pretty good price. I think it's like $50 or something.
Like my Johnny.
Is the audio better now, or am I still unintelligible?
Like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
It's normal? Alright. Let's see how long that lasts. Yeah, I'm super sorry for that. I've been streaming for like, I think I've done like 5 streams so far. It's never been an issue until I just started with New Vegas. And I'm not gonna say that I'm blaming New Vegas at all, but I really do hope it is a New Vegas problem and not something with my mic. So that maybe I can fix it.
Like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
Is this dead? Oh, I guess it's dead. Okay, cool. Nothing wrong.
Johnny Guitar.
It's not what I would. No. No, pressing every button except. There it is, quick save. I don't think I answered your other question. I think that's one mic. Oh. Is that nothing now? It's looking weird on stream models, which is what I used to stream.
I know
Oh.
to be mad about the war.
Okay. So another thought I had for why my mic could be pooping out on me so often, it might be one of the voice programs I use as well. Thanks for being so quick though on the on telling me when my mic just dies, because it does help a lot. I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna stream. Probably like oh crap, I need to focus for this one. I want to stream for at least 45 minutes longer, and then probably gonna do another stream after I eat some food. But if it's still an issue near the end of the stream, I'll definitely work on that before I start a new one. But yeah, it's weird because this is it's an issue I've only had so far today. Oh, did I use a super stim pack? Oh. It's an issue I've only had today and when I started playing New Vegas. What am I trying to do? Okay. That's it. That's what I wanted to do.
Come on.
How do you miss those? Oh yeah. I think I did that I did that the first time I played too, and I think I just kept on doing it, except for the one run where it was a Legion run. Yeah, they are merciless. They will hunt you down, and they will just Unyielding. What is happening? Oh, some worker ants are helping me out here. Yeah, they're really tough, but depending on where you are in the game, they actually drop super good armor and weapons, so there's some good with the bad, I suppose. This fight is not going in my favor just yet. Oh god, I can't stop using those. Is this game bugging? Or is that guy just... Is that a tracking issue with him? Alright, I think that's most of them. The giant ants really helped out with that one. Oh, and look at that. Not even expecting a reward. Alright, that went amazingly. Because this is not the first time I've done a very hardcore mode, but this is the first time where I've done such a run, and I haven't died here. Because usually I forget that there's a bajillion of them, or that there's... Oh, alright. Okay, I thought you guys were on my side, but these guys stand for nothing. There we go. Also, eating companions really strong, got pretty early. Yeah, I think, I don't think I ever answered your question about my favorite companions. I think my two favorite are probably, jeez, I'm trying to remember all of them. I think Eddie is in my, my top 3, easily. These guys do not give up. Might as well just use like switchblade or something so I don't use so much ammo. Yeah, I love Eddie. I'm actually trying to get him right now. I just need to find spare electronics, which I can never remember where those are. I like Boone just because he's such a good... He's just a really solid... Whoa! Oh, whoops. There you go. He's such a solid companion, just like attacking-wise. I also like Veronica. I don't know if you've met her yet, but she has like a power fist. I think she's one of the few melee weapon companions in this game. I forget what her perk does though. It might be like a repair bench or something cool. Boone and Rex. Yeah, you got Boone for your first companion. Yeah, I think a lot of people get Boone for their first companion because he's like the first companion that's like on the way. Like it's kind of hard to miss him, I suppose. Rex is also a really solid choice. Can you can use Rex and another companion except for Eddie at the same time, right? Or am I just imagining things? Let's save right here. Can you save real quick? Rex is also a really good companion. He's like a depressed Han Solo. It's like if Han Solo had to execute his wife point blank.
Had enough.
You can use one humanoid and one non-humanoid. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think honestly I like Eddie more than Rex, but I'm probably gonna give all the companions a shot, or at least a little bit of playtime during this run.
I measure my charisma on a Vitomatic vigor tester once. The machine burst into flames.
Alright, one sec. We need to get rid of that starvation real quick.
Tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge there.
We'll pop a
the
Wally
leader
too.
of the Kings, who would only identify himself as the King, voices displeasure calling NCR citizens
Use unlimited companions mod. Oh my god. Yeah, I could. I feel like that would just crash my game at some point. Although I think I'm very paranoid about my game crashing because when I first tried to mod it, I wasn't too good at it, so I made a lot of silly mistakes.
In order to be present at Hoover Dam.
I feel like that would also kind of take out all the challenge of a very hard hardcore mode. Although, to be honest, because I've played this game so much, a lot of the challenge is kind of just me trying to remember where mines are, things like that.
Partners in crime. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Oh, Gamer. Did you get like the base game, or did you get all the DLC, like the Ultimate Edition? Traps are the real challenge? I suppose so. Yeah, I think I think the first damage I took in this run was from a bear trap. And the Ultimate Edition, good man. That's what I like to hear. Just keep on coming, huh? Ultimate Edition is definitely the way to go. I don't know if you played any of the, I know you said you stopped playing the Fallout, wow, talking's hard sometimes. You stopped playing Fallout 3 after all the crashes. Did you ever get to any of the DLC in Fallout 3? Because I don't want to be actually really negative here. I'll be honest though, I did not enjoy the DLC for Fallout 3 that much. It's like €5. Yeah, we were talking about how cheap it is. Like, it's such a great game for such a great price. Let's see, what am I doing? 10 hours in the base game. Okay, yeah, makes sense. I don't know if anyone else disagrees with me here, but I think the DLC for New Vegas is so much better than in oh, he can heal, that's right, than in Fallout 3. What an angle. Just like that. Oh, scrap electronics! Sick. Fallout 3 New Vegas are troubles if you don't mod to fix problems with them. Yeah, that's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. It's so frustrating too. Although I don't know, I guess you can't be too surprised. You can still be upset though. But you can't be too surprised considering it's a Bethesda game. And at this point, having a buggy and glitchy game is like a styled trademark of theirs at this point. But there was one cool mod for New Vegas where you can mod in the entirety, I think the entirety of Fallout 3. I know the acronym is TTW. I forget what it stands for though. But that was something that I originally wanted to do, and I spent like an hour doing it. And I could never get it set up. Although, bear in mind, this is when I had zero experience with modding and very limited experience with PC gaming at all. So it probably isn't that difficult to do. Bugs and glitches aren't the biggest problem, I think it's the crashing. Yeah, I fully agree. I don't know if you have any, if you're using any mods for your New Vegas run, but I try to save every like 10 or 15 minutes when playing this game, just because it would just crash so often, which is so upsetting, or at least it was to me, because I wasn't in the habit of quick saving very frequently. I would lose like an hour. But I've got 2 stability mods installed, so hopefully we shouldn't experience too many crashes, though I would be surprised. What? Oh, are we gonna miss out on this guy's dialogue because he hates us? Oh, we better not. There we go. Yes.
Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Could you just drink it like booze?
This is probably one of the easily the top 3 voice actors in the game. Stutter Remover anti-crash mods. I think I'm using 2 anti-crash mods. There's 2
Are you kidding me? Never
there's
felt
2
better.
big mods out there. Or at least were like a year or 2 ago when I was modding this game originally. They're like Yup, I think. And it has a bunch of anti-crash and things like that. What sort of lottery did you win?
What lottery? The lottery. That's what lottery. Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters. Oh my God! Smell that air!
Not using any unofficial patches? Oh, I think they are unofficial. Like, what do you mean by official patches? Are there patches? Are you referring to like patches that were supplied by Obsidian or Bethesda or whoever has it published on Steam?
Powder Ganger? What? I mean, yeah, used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder Gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery!
Patches made by the community. Oh. I'm using 2 made by the community.
Bye.
Sorry for you.
Whoa!
Unconfirmed reports say NCR's General Lee
Yeah.
Oliver may have
Yeah, they
averted
have
from
to,
his
or else
post
people
at
just
Camp McCarran
can't play
in
them.
order to be present at Hoover Dam.
Yeah, I think I'm using
sources
Yup,
say that holding
and
the
I
dam
forget the name of the
against
other
Caesar's
one.
Legion has become their main strategic
I think
priority.
they're both called
And
Yup.
this move
Maybe I just have
Did
2
you
the
see
same.
that? That crazy bitch just attacked me out of nowhere.
Oh, what?
never been in love with
I actually did not see that.
Now, come on, you don't have
Any idea why?
No, none at all. We've been traveling together since I picked her up a few days ago, and she's been friendly this whole time. We'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out and began yelling at me to hand my caps over. Now that I think of it, though, she laughed when I threw her my money. I think what she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace.
Lucky Charm necklace. Eh?
Yeah, every once in a while you can find a cap with a blue star on it. They're pretty rare, so I started collecting them. And once I had enough, I made a necklace out of them, since I thought they were lucky.
Oh, I'm so glad I have 50. Speech. All sorts of nasty people are looking for caps like those. It'd be safer if you got rid of them.
Really? I had no idea. And here I've been carrying them all this time, never knowing how dangerous they were. What do you think I should do with them? Bury them or something?
Oh, no. Buddy, I can take these off your hands real easy, and for free, too.
They're all yours. I sincerely hope they work better for you than they did for me.
Gotcha. Idiot. Alright. Did we miss Oliver's departure? Where's my favorite NPC at? Got him. That's right, I did. Dang, no! Is that him? No. Alright. Well, not really an issue. It is A-okay. Well, we got by Thomas, to be honest. I think if we're quick enough, we can watch him escape into the desert and then eventually be killed by some rad scorpions. I think he's coded just to always die. Now let's check this house out.
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening.
No.
If you like news,
Look at
you're
that.
gonna love our next segment.
Wait, can you manipulate?
Citizens of Outer
hold
Vegas are
things.
flocking to the Strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by a band of raiders known as the Fiends.
Grab a Z. Okay,
Those
cool.
who can afford passports are saying the added security is well worth the price of admission.
No.
Also,
There we go.
Unconfirmed reports say NCR's
Smart
General
plan,
Lee
okay.
Oliver may have uprooted from his post at Camp McCarran in order to be present at Hoover Dam. NCR sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their main strategic priority, and this move would not be unexpected. The preceding segment was sponsored
So
by
let
the
me
Silver
check
Rush.
real quick.
Silver Rush. Feel the
Okay.
rush of a warm
We
laser
need
in your
scrap
hand.
electronics and scrap metal.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next
And no
song goes
stealing
out
playthrough,
from me.
voice, soul, and everything. Make a different run. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's I think most of my runs, I don't really steal too much. Or at least try not to. I definitely didn't when I first played through it, just because I didn't want to destroy the reputation of anyone. But yeah, if you're doing no stealing, it's definitely a lot more challenging, or at least a little bit more challenging. Although sometimes it's fun to steal. Sometimes. Okay, this is a small house. How am I lost? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I think we have... Let's try and check this. We have scrap electronics. Oh, we don't have any scrap metal. And we also need something else, and I forget what it is. It might be a conductor or something. So I need to look for scrap metal. I think Deputy Beagle still has like half of my inventory. Next playthrough, steal and kill everyone for sure. Good idea. Good plan. I don't think, except for my Legion run that I did with this game, I rarely kill people unless they're like part of a quest or something like that. I don't know. I just feel like kind of bad. Like it makes me feel bad to just kill random NPCs.
Are you fucking kidding me? First I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the Powder Ganger's Grim fucking Reaper. What the fuck have you got against us, man? Jesus fucking Christ! If you want me dead, just give me 15 medics and I'll fucking OD for you, okay? Fuck!
Hey, how you doing? Why are you still here?
I don't know. I just love it here. What the fuck do you think, asshole? Prize for second place was I got to live, but they beat my fucking legs with hammers.
And do I feel bad for him?
Crippled, get it?
Well, he's got some pretty good voice acting, so you know, there's that.
Then you're a fucking dream come true, ain't you? How much you gonna give me?
Dude, I'm gonna load you up.
3 doses? That's almost enough for a party.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. How do you survive?
Luck, that's how. I'm just that fucking lucky. You're looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place. So him they let walk.
Howdy, welcome back. Spectre's doing empties. Is he actually doing 50%? I wouldn't be surprised at all.
It ain't like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out to kidnap some NCR troopers who come to town to get laid. Had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were gonna ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves, a nice score. We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by those fucking Legion freaks. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket.
Mayor doesn't rhyme with yeah? I don't know. Maybe you're right. Something to consider. What happened after the
What do you
lottery?
think? He started drawing tickets and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and on. Third place runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs in the winter.
I mean, I don't know what this guy did personally to become imprisoned. But I mean, I don't know, you gotta have a little bit of sympathy for someone who survives witnessing like people, like your friends getting crucified and then having your legs being beaten with hammers.
When his ticket came up, they burned him
and then
alive on
you
a
had to
pile
stay
of
in Nipton,
tires.
so maybe not a ton of sympathy.
Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged them off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic.
I'll do what I can.
Don't act like you'd be doing me a favor. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god, I forgot about this guy. I love this guy. I'm to this
The
town,
Legion
dude.
happened. What the fuck's it look like?
Let's talk about something else.
Like what?
Personal life. I guess we can't. Alright.
Bye.
He is the realest NPC in this game. He's the only person who just does not give a crap if you help him or not. I don't have much to steal here. Let's see. Oh, we got a safe. Nice. That's what I like to see. Are we sleepy yet? I don't think we've slept at all. We've been playing for like 3.5 hours or so. It'd be surprising to me. How do I even check that? Here we go. Red, nothing. So we got good on water, okay on food. Wow, we're fine on sleep. Color me surprised. You know what? We're just gonna take care of it. And give me all I need is 3. Just like real life. 3 hours and I'm good to go. Ooh, Wasteland Omelet. Oh, that's actually really good. Alright. We're done here. Oh, the bathroom.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and each and every one of you is wonderful in your own special way. More news for you.
Alright.
Word out of Camp Golf is that
So I
many
think our
NCR Rangers can expect
next item on the
redeployment
agenda
in the near future. One anonymous
is
soldier
to meet
said
some nice
it was
dudes
part of a
names.
new strategy. Moving on. Caesar's Legion
person kills them
continues to
near death,
fortify
remove
its
them from the
position
cross,
in
kill
Nelson,
them. Okay.
where it remains a constant concern for
I don't have
Camp
the
Fort Lone
choice.
Hope and the nearby town of Novak.
Sorry, boys.
The preceding segment was sponsored by the Silver Rush. Silver Rush. Feel the rush of a warm laser in your hand. And now, Nat King Cole reminding us...
Don't worry.
Here's our boy.
I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here. Especially any NCR troops you run across.
Okay, boss. Right, anything for you, man.
Then I bid you Wale. Until we meet again.
Sick. Lad's life. So I don't think doing this quest has any negative repercussions, as far as I can remember. Let's see. Let's remove that. Yeah, so I guess we also have to go back to the NCR outpost anyway to finish the other scouting quest. So it's on the way. Let's see. Take some cigs. I think we may make a quick pit stop though at Prim. At Prim, I think. To see if we can get our metal scraps or what have you from Deputy Beagle back. And then make Eddie.
Don't ever let me go.
Oops. Alright, we'll use this to save actually. Okie dokie. Actually, let's see what we need for Eddie.
Prim is the new sheriff. That should keep the powder.
Pair of parts. So we need three pieces of scrap metal, 2 sensor modules, and some scrap electronics.
Gangers away.
Okay, so I think we only need. Let's see how many we have 2 sensor modules, so we just need 3 scrap metal. We'll have our little robot baby boy. Like it'll be good, happy, and fun. Let's go shake down Deputy Beagle first. I'm pretty sure he's either going to be in here or in his house.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. New Vegas here.
I guess only
You're
time will
all so
tell.
great, and we're gonna keep you listening all day. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment.
This is a
Caesar's
ghost
Legion
town. Where's
continues to
everybody?
fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the
Just go
nearby
ahead and
town of
open this.
Novak.
It's not working.
In addition, unconfirmed reports say NCR's General Lee Oliver
game is so
may have
boring. Why don't you tell us
uprooted
a
from
funny
his
anecdote
post at Camp
how
McCarran
he got
in
attacked
order
by a
to be
snake?
present at Hoover Dam.
Which snake attack are you referring to?
NCR sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has
Do you want a
become
real
their
one or a
main
fake one?
strategic priority.
I guess is my
and
actual
this
question
move
here.
would not be unexpected. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
Funny story, I actually got neither. So, yeah. We could probably make something up in like a few minutes. Or we could do another lightning round. It's not that much looking around me out. Is it? I can fix that really easily. Like, is no point now. Okay, how about now? Is the mic a little bit better? Is the mic still bad? Wait, mic good or mic bad?
Well, if it isn't the Lawbringer. My problem is that I'm no longer a deputy. I'm just a beagle.
God.
Slim's all right. I don't wish him no harm.
Yeah, I don't know what it is
A
with
lot
this
of him
mic.
is a
It's
set
been
of logic.
acting up.
Not everything is black and white. Not sure a robot can ever understand that.
How about the game audio? Am I still being drowned out by it?
Well, if it is... Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now that I'm free from my bondage. I was performing recon, gathering information
Not
on
as
some
much?
of the powder gangers, when
Okay.
some great
Well, should I
cons
adjust it
arrived
at
with
all?
your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there.
Because I could also do a... If it's like the radio that's drowning me out, or like specific things. Turn the game down like 15%. Okay, I could easily do that. I'll also do it in here too. I'll just bop this down a bit. 2, 3, 4. Alright. It's a lot easier to change. Is this a little bit better? I do appreciate all this feedback, by the way. It's hard to gauge.
Move along, please.
That's good. Okay, awesome. Sick. Alright, cool. What are we doing in this? Oh, we're still looking for scrap metal, huh? Alright, I guess we're just gonna save that for another time then. We're gonna go finish these quests real quick. But yeah. Thanks for all the support in regards to technical troubleshooting. Pretend to be English. No. Kick him for that. Don't actually kick him. I feel like if I feigned an English accent, that would get boring
You
extremely
check out the Nipton
quickly.
Town Hall yet? Smoke trail's not getting any shorter.
Nipton was attacked by a legion.
Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me.
I could do
That's
a
not outside
I could
the
do a
border.
southern
They're moving
accent.
in, and fast. Nipton
I
wasn't
could
the
do like
most
a
friendly
low
town,
quality southern accent.
All right. Thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever.
Bully him. Bully him out for that suggestion. Did you have friends there?
In Nipton? Hell no. Town was a shithole, asking to be burned.
Oh, damn.
Just not by Legion. Nobody deserves that.
You roleplay as a
thanks for
coked out
hoofing it
B-list
there and
celebrity?
back, even if it was
You sound
bad
like you have a
news.
very specific
Wish we
vision
could
of
spare
what
the
kind of
troops to
streamer
go
you want me to
hunting,
be.
But
And I'm more than
orders are to
happy.
stay put.
More than happy to
Fucking
oblige.
Mojave's going to hell.
But I need a little
and
more
all
guidance
I can do
than
is
that.
sit here and watch.
I'm talking maybe like one-on-one voice lessons or
Thanks
something
for
on
the
that line.
assist. Wish others around here had your drive.
I'm a discerning individual. Well, thank God for that. Without discerning individuals, I don't know, there'd probably be something bad without them. Oh, I think we could get a skill book somewhere here. Might be an explosives one or something like that. I think we had to steal it, is the thing. Which makes us a little more dangerous. Alright. You know what? Not gonna worry about it right now. Oh, we can talk to Cass.
Looking for trouble?
No. Only
Well, keep
looking
those
around.
eyes up and turning, or I'll set them spinning.
Okay.
Got no time for gawkers, or anyone looking for something I ain't selling.
I feel like you aren't really immersing us in the narrative or the character. Well, I offered my southern drawl, and I got no response. Got no feedback regarding that. Didn't get a yes or a no. Or a no. I'm also getting a lot of variety in these requests. A coked out B-list celebrity? English? I think that's it actually. But those are two, and those are a little bit different.
All right? No, I'm not all right. Drinking to forget, and it's only getting me mad instead. Whiskey always gets my temper up, now more than ever. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west.
You just need to find our
Before
main
I
character,
punched
you know?
enough people, that
Alright,
is.
well, after this conversation,
They
I
learn
think
to
we
lay low when the
can
whiskey
like,
hit.
let's troubleshoot this character. What's the story? What are we watching? Well, here's the thing, bud. Wilson. We've been playing for like 4 hours, so there's a bit. I could try and just refresh you on every single thing. Why is she wandering around the desert? Okay, look, we can start there. So when you first start out,
Lost
you
my
are
caravan
you're
heading
a
north.
courier.
The driver burned to ash.
There's the
And they
kicker.
didn't
You're a
even take the
courier,
cargo, they
and
just
this is
burned
all
that
taking
too.
place in Nevada, I think. And you're shot in the head, because you're just that bad of a courier, I guess. And so you wake up in a nice little place called Good Springs, and rescued by some cool robot. And then from there, you get to choose your name, your stats. You get to choose a lot of things. And then you can also choose where you go from there. So what we did the usual route, which is some quests in the head. Yeah, I know, in the head of all places. But we survived. That's just the miracle of Bungus, which is our main character currently. So Bungus got shot in the head, woke up, Good Springs. We'll play as an emotionally unstable, brain-damaged person. I mean, that's not too far from what I'm already doing, just role-playing as myself. But I guess I could try and exaggerate that a bit more. You know what, one second. Let's get this dialogue out of the way.
My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line, and the Mojave outpost is proof. Got us
But yeah,
locked up
after
tighter than
this,
a new
after we
Vegas
talk to
function.
Cass, we can definitely
No
troubleshoot
caravans in,
and try and
out,
figure
and
out
just
what we want
try
this
arguing with Jackson
character
about
to
it.
be.
Roads aren't safe, he says. No shit.
Because if we're all on the same page here,
I didn't need a
that'll help me
brotherhood
out.
scribe to tell me that.
Yeah, yell at the NPCs, shoot people for arbitrary reasons. What do you like? We like 2 minutes. We like 2 minutes, okay?
NCR officer, trooper, whatever.
I don't know if we can
Runs
actually
the
get
place.
her as
He's
a
over in the main building. the
companion
one
just yet. I
without
think we
a
gotta do a quest
Jackson
first.
won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even though my caravan's gone, my caravan papers are keeping me here. So if you came here for work,
Demand
my
justice for the
advice,
courier underclass.
go find the Crimson Caravan branch south of Vegas. They can help you out.
It's like, damn good suggestion.
What's on your mind?
What is on my mind? Alright, cool.
And in case you're wondering if
Yeah,
you've
okay,
come to
so
the right place, you have.
let's give
Here are our top stories. Caesar's
wow,
Legion
we are super
continues
crippled, huh?
fortifies position in Nelson,
Okay, so
where it remains a constant
it's hard to see our face.
for Camp Forlorn Hope
I'll just paint
and
you
the
a
nearby
colorful
town
picture
of
with my
Novak.
words.
In other news, the
So we have a handlebar mustache, blonde hair, very long, and a very long blonde mustache. Preach the characters about a vast conspiracy led by Jeff Bezos, focused on denying you pay and senselessly people complain through violent means.
That's the news. This is Mr. New Vegas filling in for.
This is some advanced roleplay. I feel like we'd actually have to not troubleshoot, we'd have to workshop, actually figure out world building. Yeah, well, let's world build right here, right now. So, listen, we got a blank slate. This is Bungus. He's young, all the way to the left on the age meter. He's yellow, he's blonde-haired, rather, blonde-mustached, Caucasian, but he also is a little bit of blue tint to his skin. There's a 3 on your back. That's actually a 13. There's a 1 right before that, a little faded. So yeah, you know, you're a vault. Well, you're not a vault guy, I don't think. I don't really remember the lore of this game too well. But the doctor that rescues you, he is a vault man, and so he gives you his vault uniform to wear because when he gets you, you're just in your in your undies, I think. Anyway, so this is Bungus, currently crippled through half of our body. Let's go fix that real quick. But so far, being crippled has only made us stronger by a weird twist of fate. Bungie. So it's actually Bungus. I'm not gonna get too mad about that. I did spend like 3 or 4 hours trying to figure out a name for this character, but it's okay. So yeah, Bungus, the 13th Courier. You gave him a nickname. Oh, okay, that's cute. That's cool. It's a good nickname. Deliver fallout supplies to people with Amazon Prime. Yeah, I guess that's actually not too far out. Not too far off the actual story. So I think we're supposed to be
Sure.
Wait, no, I don't want your garbage. Heal me.
Look like no.
We're supposed to be delivering a chip to a guy named Mr. House. Or for a guy named Mr. House. Something with Mr. House. Who is, in this world, basically Jeff Bezos. In regards to wealth and technological opportunities? Prowess? I don't know. Super powerful guy. Kind of a jerk. But yeah, we could definitely workshop that. Oh, we didn't even complete this quest, huh? We could definitely workshop that Amazon Prime Fallout 3 Fusion world.
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly face.
Look at
Almost took you
this.
for a raider I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... screw this. Lying just
In
ain't
the
in my
screen
nature.
demands that all
I'll tell
NPCs
it to you
interact with
straight.
regarding them signing
I've
for
been
the
following
package.
you for
Or
a
else
good
if
bit.
they're not getting package. Oh. Dang. We gotta write these down, actually. So on one hand, I love to scream, you know? And it's just part of me. You can easily tell. I'm normally just a loud individual at all times. So that, just off the bat, that idea interests me intensely. On the other hand, not everyone enjoys hearing my dulcet tones at ear-breaking
It started
volumes.
off innocently enough.
Surprisingly
I
or
was
not.
traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on.
I'm not saying we can't. Okay, well, you don't have to scream. You could just threaten them at normal volumes. Okay, so that's a good compromise. Appreciate that. Meeting me halfway here. It's a good idea. So the thing is, though, there are a lot of NPCs in this game, and there's a lot of dialogue. So if I'm kind of giving them the same demands for all of them, that could get a mite tedious for everyone involved. But don't think I'm ruling this out, okay? I think we just need to fine-tune it a little bit more. Carlos, if you don't shut your damn mouth inside of the package, I will rip your intestines and strangle you with them. See, here's what I think you should stream Fallout New Vegas and do that, because you obviously have a much better and clearer idea of what you want this character, Bungie, to be. And I feel like I would never be able to do that character justice in the same way that you will. And I would happily watch you every step along the way. He got auto-modded. That's what happens. This is a PG-13 chat. Or something. I don't know. So special about these. I are playing this game,
There's an old
right?
wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars.
But hey, if you did actually stream it, I would absolutely watch it. No lie there. That goes for anyone else currently watching. If you're streaming stuff, let me know. I would love to watch. I'm trying to make a lot more friends on Twitch. So I've been using Twitch for a couple of months, but I've mostly just been a lurker. I'm trying to change that. All right. Where can I find more of these
all over the
caps?
place. The easiest place to find them is unopened bottles of sunset sarsaparilla. You'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now, but somehow new bottles keep appearing in the machines. Some say it's old Festus who does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and blue star caps are no exception.
Oh, you think your computer would melt from streaming? I mean, yeah. I guess you do have to like have a somewhat decent PC to some extent. I need to get into the role. 1 second. We need to talk to good old Malcolm Holmes real fast.
It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus, and he's the one who asked for the blue star caps. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil, waiting for someone to come and take the treasure off his hands. That'll make him pretty damn old, but I've met a few people in my travels who claim they actually met him, and they weren't the lying type either.
Alright, so for this run, we're definitely gonna do this quest, but we can't do it yet, because you gotta collect all these caps. And I prefer to do it kind of passively. But it's not too far off in the future. You need to editorialize your questions to Malcolm. Oh, well, yeah, okay, You're so hard on me. You're asking me these questions, I'm answering you them. That's why I'm not saying stuff, but I will do that in the future. So double thank you. Well, what do you mean by editorialize? Because generally what I've been doing for a little bit is just kind of reading the dialogue itself so that people know exactly what is being said. But I could also try to add some of my personal flair and personality to it. As little of that as I have. That's boring though. Okay. What? No, you can't read. Alright, okay. You know, I'll try it out. I'll give it a shot. And if I like it, I'll keep it up. And if I don't, I'll try and keep it up. Alright, let's see. What's a good joke here? Caps, huh? No.
Nah, I gave it up years ago. Too dangerous. And even if I did still collect them, I tell you the same. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just on the suspicion that they have some of those caps.
What kind of treasure we talking about, huh?
No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated.
Thanks for the info. I'll be going.
No problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
Guess we gotta keep a lookout for this Marks guy, eh? Malcolm, do you ever blink? See, this is what I'm saying you need to stream. If you made a comment like that, I would be on the floor laughing. But since you made it in my chat, I can only give like a hearty chuckle, you know? Alright. Tragic. It is tragic. Oh, we gotta spread these atrocities, that's right. I think what we could do, we could settle on a silly or goofy voice for our lead protagonist, Bungus, which I think is something you mentioned earlier. I think that would liven up the commentary a bit. Not too much, thankfully, because I do enjoy having just deadpanned and awful commentary as like kind of a, you know, artistic part of my artistic vision, I suppose.
Coming from the north, must be crazy to brave those roads.
You know me, Buster. Legions attacked Nipton, burned and killed everyone.
What? There's no way.
Yup.
We're miles from the Colorado.
Nope.
They aren't even waiting for the dam to fall. They're already inside the borders. We'll never stop them. Not at this rate. We're doomed.
Huh. Doomed.
Thanks for bringing the word. Even if the news is bad, I'll let the men know.
You'll let the men know. My voice already hurts, but I'll do it for you. Alright, what are we doing again? Okay, let's do this one. Phrasing everything as a question is really funny in general? Try it for an hour of normal conversation? 3 times? Yeah, I see what you're talking about. It's kind of hard to break, though. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Put the bungus in bungus, if you know what I mean. I need to eat food, not drink Coke. Alright.
You know, I tried to measure my charisma on a
So we need to go ahead and rescue some kids. Let's go right on back to Nipton. The game is not responding.
Like news, you're gonna love our next segment.
I'm gonna take the hint. We're gonna do a quick little save here.
Forlorn Hope, where Legion raiding parties are still chipping away at the NCR's hold south of the dam. Also, citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by a band of
Alright,
raiders.
so I think I'm gonna stop streaming in a couple of, like, in 10 minutes or so. Because I haven't used the bathroom in 4.5 hours. And I also have not eaten since like 7 or 8 or so. But I'm gonna start another stream, probably like an hour, maybe like 5:30 or so. So actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll do a few more minutes. I don't want to be the guy that just stops streaming abruptly because he has to go pee, you know? I don't want to be known as that guy. I want to be that guy that streams despite his bladder. Maybe even because of his bladder. Basement key. Brink on the Brink stream. It's a solid idea. I really want to just stream stream more New Vegas, but could also do that if anyone wanted to play Brink as well. It's a free game, so not much of an excuse not to, unless you just don't enjoy the stellar quality gameplay of Brink, as most people don't. What are we doing here? Oh, we have the key. Sick. All right, we're gonna loot this stuff, and then I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I gotta shout out the best Brink server. Joey always goes balls deep. You want excitement, you want action, but you want Brink. You want Brink. You don't want any of that other garbage. You just want Brink. Solid Brink. No lag. No other people. Just NPCs. You and the server. What else is there to want? Brother, I can't answer that for you. You know, I've always wanted little and needed even less. And I feel like that mentality has gotten me a lot of progress just in life in general. Dogs don't particularly like it, but it is what it is. But definitely gonna put a shout out for Joey Always Goes Balls Deep, your premier server, and only server, hopefully, for Brink action and gameplay. God, if I die here, I'm gonna be mildly annoyed, maybe? But not really. Okay, Michael Vick. Topical. Alright, after we kill these guys, I'm gonna... Oh, come on now. Ah, I just got that limb repaired. Oh, come on, dude, leave me alone. This doggy wants boxies. Wow, are you serious? How many of these are there? Down, boy. Oh, no, I'm gonna be put down, boy. I feel like it's a little too late to be using a silenced pistol.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. You get out of here.
Very, very much.
I'm the king of the court, baby.
News, you're gonna love
It's just
our
me.
next segment. Prim, formally sworn in new sheriff today.
Yeah.
FNV reporters were on hand.
Think you're being slick, huh?
Sheriff addressed the crowd.
Nah.
Loading
Get
public
nothing.
appeasement oration. Complete.
Alright.
Howdy, citizens.
Oh, we got a level up.
How
Come
about
on.
a yee-haw for law and order in the fine town of Error. Token not found.
One more story for you. Unconfirmed reports.
Okay,
say
well, I'm gonna
NCR's
save.
General
I'm gonna end the
Lee
stream
Oliver
here.
may have uprooted from his post at Camp McCarran in order to be present
let-
at Hoover Dam.
I'm gonna tweet out. Follow me on Twitter, please. Just somebody. You can just follow me immediately afterward, too. I don't even care. Follow me on Twitter. See all my sick tweets of me saying I'm going live now.
The preceding segment was sponsored by the Silver
Oh,
Rush.
God, I really don't want to do this.
Silver Rush. Feel the rush
that.
of a warm laser in your hand.
Okay.
Got some Dean Martin coming up.
Yeah.
Talking about the greatest
All
feeling
right.
in the world. Love. Ain't that
No, I hate hyperlinks, so there's no hyperlinks on my Twitter.
Dino?
Yeah, never. I try not to. I know you don't like that. But you know me. Alright. Thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye. I'll be back in like an hour. Peace.